amesema atakuja hapa mlimani mwaka ujao. Alikuwa anasema ngoja kidogo kwa sababu watu wamekasirika, ati hasira iende chini. Inaenda chini ama inapanda? Sasa alikuwa amesema Januari, sasa amesema atakuja mwezi wa 3, ati hasira iteremu. Rais, wacha nikushauri, usingojee hasira iteremuke, inapanda. Kwa hivyo kama unaogopa hasira hutakuja, so wewe kuja na usikae, si ndio? Kwa sababu hii watu ya mlima wako na maswali wanataka kuuliza we. Muko na maswali, hamuna maswali? Na kwa sababu wewe ni rafiki yangu, nikuibie siri maswali 3-4, ujitayarishe hii wakati ya Christmas. Ujitayarishe ukuje uambie hii watu ya mlima, rais, watu ya mlima walikupenda bure. Walikupenda tu, wakakuamini. Wakaambiwa na Uhuru Kenyatta, wewe hapana mtu mzuri, wakasema hapana, wewe ni mzuri. Kweli ama uongo? Wakatoka wakakupigia kura. Wewe ukija uambie kwa nini uliwasaliti na kuwachukia na kuwatesa.
If you listen to Rigathi Gachagua speaking that way for the next 3 years, how will the mountain be like for William Ruto? Who will be able to counter this man on the ground? Nobody. Not even Uhuru Kenyatta himself. So far. Not even Uhuru Kenyatta. Even if they turn the mlima around and shake it like this with the development, nobody. Rigathi Gachagua cannot even allow some things to happen in the mountain. William Ruto released a monster that will finish him. A monster that will finish him. And let's all learn from Rigathi Gachagua that you must not be in government for you to be powerful. Yeah? The only thing you don't do is not to fight with the government. Just focus on politics here and there, but don't fight with the government. You know, let me tell you, William Ruto will make Rigathi Gachagua powerful. Do you know why? There will be political moves now and then. Like this year, they have made so many political moves, including appointing the confidence of Uhuru Kenyatta. So come next year, more are going to come. Those are enough topics for Rigathi Gachagua to speak against, even for the entire month. This guy goes to church every day. He goes to every church. He speaks to the people of the mountain. He attends all functions. And as we speak right now, because of Uhuru Kenyatta's handshake with William Ruto, he has become the automatic kingpin of the mountain. None of those people that were appointed by William Ruto are going to bring down Rigathi Gachagua. Let's start with Mutahi Kagwe. Mutahi Kagwe was defeated with Matiang'i and Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga back in 2017. They were not able to deliver the mountain to Raila Amolo Odinga when they were facing Rigathi Gachagua in the mountain. So Sembuse 2027, when Rigathi Gachagua has the favor of the people, impossible. Impossible. They can't deliver the mountain from William Ruto to William Ruto from Rigathi Gachagua. They cannot. So therefore, if they have methods to use, let them start early enough. But I am strongly convinced that there's no method they can use other than looking for someone who can speak just like Rigathi Gachagua. And that is Uhuru Kenyatta, who cannot make it to the ground. Because probably is sick and probably is a retired president. For his dignity, he doesn't want to be beaten again by Rigathi Gachagua. Very loud and clear. Now, you've heard from Rigathi Gachagua's statement is warning President William Ruto. Very soft warning. If he had the powers, he could have told the president, don't step to Mount Kenya. But he has politely told him that when you come, there'll be tough questions for you, Sky Upper. Come for the questions. And William Ruto knows it's tough. Mark you, Rigathi Gachagua has made the Mlima inhabitable for William Ruto. William Ruto used to visit churches in the mountain every Sunday. These other regions never had churches, just the mountain. But now, he never goes there. Why? Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua, whenever William Ruto went there, is the one who spoke to the hearts of the mountain people. until impeachment. That's when now the war started. So Rigathi Gachagua spotted a chance of him becoming the kingpin. He's not going to let it go. He'll die fighting for it. He will die fighting for it. Wait for his visit to Nakuru. That's when you'll know that he is the kingpin. Wait for his visit to Nakuru. However, Rigathi Gachagua must be very careful. He must be very careful. There are things like aeroplane crashes, things like car accidents. These are things that must be watched as a politician under William Ruto's government. Very careful about this. Another thing we need to know about this is this. Rigathi Gachagua must now stick or focus to the kingpin position. Those friends you have been asking them to come now, they will come automatically. Already he has some senators and MPs. They will follow him whether they like it or not, because if you want to be elected kwa ground lazima. But William Ruto will use one tactic. Those guys will come to you as friends, win their seats, get to parliament, waruke. Waenda na Ruto. So that is also another thing. You must pick very loyal soldiers. Another thing I want to say is this. Rigathi Gachagua must remember that the government is using various tactics to bring down some of these politicians. One of them are court cases. Another one is police intimidation and violence. We saw how the government handled Gen Zs. Goons come, destroy other people's things, they say it's the Gen Zs. We saw it very clear. Paid to come to town and do nonsense. So, Rigathi Gachagua has already escaped the one for goons. So the second one is police intimidation and cases in court. Luckily, Rigathi Gachagua might not vie for presidency. He might support Kalonzo Musyoka or Okiya Mtata or someone else. Luckily. And that means very well that the court cases might not be so significant on his side. Why am I saying so? Could he be going for presidency? They could have stopped him with the court cases, or even at least try and derail his campaigns through constant appearances in court. But now, Kenyans have also put the Supreme Court and the judiciary in general under watch, because we've seen how they've been handling the cases in court, particularly the Supreme Court. So therefore, that one might not be such a big problem. But nevertheless, he has to be careful about this. So, after consolidating the entire mountain, Rigathi Gachagua now must come to Kisii, go to Kuria, go to Mijikendas, go to Abameru, Aembu, Ambehere, and campaign thoroughly and tell the people what he knows about William Ruto. That is the best way. But one thing I've noted, if you hear how Rigathi Gachagua is speaking, and then you live with him with the people, unless he's in custody, and still, even if he's in custody, he has reached a point you can't arrest Rigathi Gachagua the way it used to happen. It has reached where you can't arrest Rigathi Gachagua. How do you begin to arrest a man of that caliber? It has reached a point you cannot do that. Why? Because Rigathi Gachagua now has the people whom, if you arrest him, they will come for you. They will come for him. How will you handle such a crowd? Impossible. So Rigathi Gachagua, go and go. Don't look back. They are coming. If it's friends, they are coming. If you control a big party in parliament, it's done. Rigathi Gachagua just need to control a big party in parliament, and the wife is the governor of Nyeri. Then it's done and done completely. Completely. I don't know what is your take about Rigathi Gachagua's moves. Let me see in the comment section.